This is number 23. Hello, everybody.
What up, world? Rajay back again for another Craft Beers Going Wild. Here along with Eric and Tanya, and Crunch is stuck somewhere in a wine cellar. But this is episode number 23. And tonight we're actually going to talk about pumpkin beers. So getting ready for the holiday season. Time of the year when the pumpkin beers are rolling out and should be pretty interesting. So just like Charlie Brown, or actually Linus, waiting for the great pumpkin to arrive, we have other people that are late, so we're waiting for them to arrive too. So we're going to start without them. And then when they get here, they can actually introduce themselves. They might be out looking for the great pumpkin, which is maybe why they're late. I don't know what's going on. I mean, someone says they're about to serve beer. Usually I'm on time, but hey, that's just me. But again, Rajay here in Cincinnati, and Eric and Tanya, you guys want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. I'm Thomas Metal 75 as my name there shows, from the Massachusetts Beer Reviews channel YouTube, located in southeastern Massachusetts.
All right.
I'm Tanya Mikowski, and I also have a YouTube beer review channel under my name, which I put up on the screen so that way you could, in fact, spell it. And I'm in the San Francisco Bay Area.
Nice. So East Coast, West Coast, Central No Coast.
There you go.
And we get Gene in. Gene will be Alabama, South Coast. Couple Canadian guys. Great North.
They don't sell craft beer, apparently.
Yeah. Well, the Great North making an appearance at some point here, and maybe a few others. So
yeah, the Great White North is going to show up in booze reviews tonight.
Yeah.
Did you know it is number 23 tonight of the beer reviews?
It is. So
and apparently number 23 is a number worn by Michael Jordan, LeBron James, David Beckham, Draymond Green, and Sean Warren. And the 23 is the number of Olympic gold medals won by Michael Phelps, an all-time record.
All right.
I think there's also a song. Sorry, I think there's also a song called 23 by Miley Cyrus because of the Michael Jordan number. But I just think that because it came to my mind when you said it.
So that is neither confirmed nor denied, I guess we can say on that one. But 23 reversed to 32 is the number of Magic Johnson. That's all I really got about 23. I don't know where Eric just went to, but anyway.
I'm getting a flashlight for this beer. It's very dark where I am.
Oh, okay.
He is also stuck in a cellar.
Yeah.
I'm not stuck in a cellar.
Are you in your mom's basement again?
No. Oh, no.
So the beer that I'm actually going to drink is one that I've had before, and
spooky.
I think it's a nice top tier type beer, and I got a good deal on it, so I figured I'd go ahead and pick that up, and that is actually Pumpkin from Southern Tier.
Excellent.
Yeah, so this is a nice
Scotch ale?
22-ounce bottle, double deuce, as they call it on the street, and the only one I like better than this one really right now is Warlock from Southern Tier, although I've been told about Elysian and another one I should check out. And I did have the rum barrel, a taste of the rum barrel pumpkin. That's actually pretty good too. So I didn't get a full enough to really do a review on it. But that's the beer that I actually have here. I have a couple other pumpkins in the fridge, but I'll probably just do this one. But I have like the Red Hook pumpkin gourd, and then I have the Dogfish Pumpkin Ale. So pumpkin isn't one of my favorites, so I'm not going to probably get too killed on pumpkin this year. I'm actually one of the people that are not upset that they're starting to pull back pumpkin sales and beers already. I'm kind of just, I don't know, about 2 years ago, I kind of had a run on it. Last year, I was kind of dying out on it, and this year it's kind of like, I have a couple here and there, but it's not a big hitter for me. I don't know what you guys feel on that, but pumpkin to me is not really driving sales right now.
Hold on, I just got can you hear me? Okay, good. We just got a guest in the house. This is Dave. Say hello, Dave.
Howdy, y'all.
Hey, Dave.
What are you drinking for pumpkin beer?
Well, Unita Pumpkin Ale.
There you go.
That's what I'm trying out.
Oh, no, we lost Tanya there. But she'll be
not
right
good.
back. All right. So, what do you have, Eric?
I have the. I'm still working on my 6-pack, which I do enjoy it. Of the Boulevard Funky Pumpkin Spiced Sour Ale.
Okay.
It's definitely a sour pumpkin style, which I never heard of until I found this thing. I'm like, that's uniquely different. I must try something different.
Yeah.
Oh, how's your Unita pumpkin beer? How does it smell, look, taste?
Well, it's actually Uintall, by the way, too.
There you go.
It's off a Native American tribe, so everybody always mispronounces it, but
Well, exactly from the you get very limited by light here a little bit, but
I'll get it.
now you got a second guy in your mom's basement.
Oh no! Come on now.
This is turning into Wayne's World.
Wayne's World.
I get something like that. Flashlight, light.
All right, we're going through it. I mean, it looks pretty golden, pretty almost amberish kind of feel to it. Had a decent head exactly when I first poured it, so it's gonna simmer down a little bit. Smell. You can smell exactly like the pumpkin, like kind of like tart like from it too as well, but a little bit like fruit for it, a little bit more so, which is a bit unique. I don't know. I guess I'll try it.
Cheers. Yeah, we'll get the light off you. How's that flavor?
Well, I could say it's kind of like almost a light, like pumpkin kind of like ale. It's sort of the best way to really describe it. I mean, I can definitely taste like the pumpkinness into it. I think it just, I don't know, it's just very light in the notes. That's my problem with it too as well. It tastes like just a little too much water in it.
Does it just have the normal pumpkin spice flavors that you get? Is that all you're getting?
Well, I think the best way to really look at this after trying it was that, and I've had a couple of different pumpkin style ales and lagers too as well. And then again, this is being just my old usual self here, but I mean, this just tastes like a very light pumpkin ale. This is the really best way to describe it. Kind of like a Coors Light almost.
The Coors Light of pumpkin ale.
Oh, not the Coors Light. Don't say the C word.
I have to say the C word exactly when it's only appropriate. And I apologize for cussing like exactly around the world here, but I mean, I had to I had to call it. I had to call it on this one.
Okay, so what are you gonna rate that beer out of 5?
Oh my god, I'd probably give it a 2, and I'm being generous about that.
No, I'm gonna have to try this thing.
I had bad internet. Internet by Crunch. Can you remind me what beer?
Oh yeah, that crunch is rubbing off on you.
Yeah, it's other people's internet. So what are you drinking?
Rubbing off on her, Dan, not nothing else.
This is Dave, and he is drinking the Uintah Pumpkin Ale.
UNL Pumpkin Ale.
Or Uintah.
Oh.
A unicorn?
Yeah, however you pronounce that beer brand there. Yeah, that
what's the ABV on that beer for Uintah?
I'll probably get sober from drinking this.
Uh-oh. Let's look.
I'm looking for it.
We're looking. It gets a 0 for not labeling it.
Amen.
They usually label theirs. I don't have my thing up here. I can pull it up.
Let's see.
Let me see if I can find it for you. Yeah, they don't list it right on the can. Nope. No can listing.
All right. I'm not going to use a C word in this one. This is like the Rolling Rock right now of pumpkin beers.
Pretty much.
It's the Uintah with pumpkin?
Pumpkin.
Apostrophe P-U-N-K apostrophe N?
Yeah.
5% ABV.
It pretty much tastes like that. I did try a little bit. It is light.
So it's pretty thin.
Yeah, it's got a lot of spice. It's got a lot of like cinnamon spice notes to it, and that's about it.
Oh wait, it feels like I'm drinking water here. That's the problem.
Well,
that would be like Coors Light.
Let's go on to.
Hold on, we got one of the great pumpkin hunters that came in late here. Did you find a great pumpkin or what?
I found 2 great pumpkins. I found 2 great pumpkins, and I saved the one that I was going to open up 2 weeks ago just for the show.
Ooh.
So yeah.
So not the sour one this time.
Introduce yourself and say what you brought to the party.
What I brought to the party was the Toothless Pumpkin Sour Ale by Phillips Brewing. It's a spice beer, and it comes in at 4.7% ABV. I have to say, the artwork on that is amazing.
That's pretty slick.
It is
I
good
actually-
artwork.
I do like that artwork a lot. So, this is out of Victoria, BC, up here in Canada.
Hey.
Hey. So, like I said, I saved this. Jordan and I were gonna try to possibly do a review of this together, but I figured I'd save this for the show because I promised you guys I would, and I made the roll of the pumpkin beer. Yeah, it's my fault.
You drank the Rogue? Is that what you said?
No, I was going to. I was gonna do it with Jordan, but I didn't. So, as we can see here, it's nice and clear. A small finger worth of head, and you get the lactose sour smell with it.
Yeah.
But I don't get a pumpkin.
You don't get no pumpkin. No pumpkin for you.
No pumpkin for me.
Not even the spices of pumpkin pie.
The sourness is just overpowering. Well, let's find out if the taste is there. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
You get a pumpkin with the taste, but it's a little bit of a sour pumpkin with the taste. Not bad. Not something I would really expect. The sourness does go away quickly, though.
Well, you said it's 4-some%, so
4.7.
Yeah. Well, that's not bad.
Honestly, it's a safe beer. It's a safe pumpkin sour. It's something that it would be for a starter almost for getting into this kind of stuff.
And we're all about safety first, kids.
Oh yeah, much about safety. Don't down the beer.
Down the beer.
Down the beer. Down the beer. I dare you to, suckers.
It's not beer anymore. It's like mouthwash.
Oh, God.
So I'm gonna have to give this a 3 out of 5. It's just past.
Unexciting.
It's not bad. It's a sour with a little bit of pumpkin. I'm hoping my next one I have has a little bit more oomph to it. So,
Interesting.
but until then,
You scored it better than the Uintall.
yeah, I can see that.
All right.
Wait, you don't like Uintall?
I've heard good things. I've heard bad things, but I don't get it up here. See, it's just like you don't get the Phillips down there.
No, we don't get Phillips.
I usually get a lot of their good ones. I never had their pumpkin, but their other ones are usually pretty decent.
Yeah.
They got a really good ghost.
Well, since Booze Reviews just did a sour pumpkin beer, might as well go to another sour pumpkin beer here, I guess, while we're at it. This is, again, the Boulevards Funky Pumpkin. It's their spiced sour ale, coming in at 5.8% alcohol at 26 IBUs, and it was bottled on July 18th, 2016. So these things keep coming out sooner and sooner throughout the summer, I guess.
Yeah, it's the rush to get them out to market now.
It did have a nice foamy white head that dyed to a nice fine rim around the Trillium glass I have here. And
anything like bring around the rosy?
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Sorry, didn't mean to throw you off.
Damn it, he's on script right now. He's on script.
Anyways, I am not on no script
It's
here.
like Ron Burgundy. Don't mess with the cue cards.
Yep. I'm
You
running
read anything off the teleprompter.
Exactly. The one thing I can say about this pumpkin beer versus a lot of other ones that we're going to see or that I've seen is I don't know if it shows up on the camera here, but it's definitely a light golden color. You know, out of the light, it's a little bit more orangey, but in some light, it's a golden type of color. And there's a lot of carbonation I can see actively streaming up in the glass. The smell of it is definitely got that. It's definitely got that barnyard or like a horse blanket, as sometimes Roger likes to say.
Yeah.
Kind of a note to it. It's definitely got some sweet grains and some sweet bready, white bready kind of malts to it.
So it's not a dirty pirate hooker.
Not a dirty pirate hooker. Definitely cinnamon, definitely nutmeg, definitely graham cracker crust, but I'm getting definitely some tartness. It's almost like a lemon juice or like apples in a way to a certain extent. So on the taste of the Funky Pumpkin, cheers.
There's a sour pumpkin wine kind of feel to it, you know?
Yeah, I can really see what you're saying there. I'm also, the other thing that I'm getting as well is almost a vinegary, almost like a white, yeah, maybe it is like the wine, almost like a white wine vinegary kind of a tartness there. It's definitely like lime. It's definitely getting a lot of like a lemon juicy kind of a tartness to it. And there's definitely some grainy notes to it, some grassy notes. There's a little bit of a hop spice there. At 26 IBUs, it's not really a hoppy beer. It's definitely all about that lemon juicy kind of a tart quality to it. And also I'm getting the very light notes of the cinnamon and the nutmeg and some graham cracker crust. But again, that tart white wine, vinegary, almost a lemon juice thing is really what this one tastes like, with that slight fruity underneath it. So if any of that sounds really interesting and you want to try a really different kind of pumpkin beer, this one's for you. I can agree with Booze Reviews to a certain extent where it's not overly pumpkin-y, but you can tell there is some kind of a fruit element in there to the beer.
It's a hint at it, pretty much.
Yeah, but I would probably, I think I gave it on my review channel an A+ for it being a pumpkin beer. It's one of the better ones I've had, and I think I gave it a high B+, which was around an 88. I'm going to stick with that 88 around a 3.75 out of 5 on that one. So yeah, they actually say, before I go here, they say they do use cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, and allspice, and they actually do use pumpkin, so it's not just pumpkin spice, which is good. So there you go, 3.75 from me.
I guess I have a question exactly here. Can most of these guys around here get Shipyard Pumpkin Head? Because around here in New England, that's a very popular pumpkin type of beer that traditionally we're seeing this everywhere. So I don't know if it's invaded your markets yet.
Yeah, we get Shipyard down here too, and I think I may have checked it out at one time or another, but I can't remember being knocked back by it too much. But it's been a long time when I did have it. Tanya, what you got?
I have Rogue Pumpkin Patch Ale. So this is an ale brewed with Rogue Farms pumpkins. So apparently they go over and they pick these pumpkins and then bring them back and drop them in the brew kettle.
Okay.
So like a respectable beer company will, this bottle has all of the information labeled, included on the label. It's
I don't know who's causing all of the echo or not, so I'm sorry for that.
Like an echo.
Yeah, I'm getting echo.
Now?
Yeah. I can hear me, which might be where the echo's
There we go.
Well, I got rid of John's.
John giving us an echo. All right. John, you're getting an echo, dog.
Yeah, you get your earbuds, John. You're muted right now.
Go ahead, Tanya.
All right. Like any respectable beer company would, it has all the information on the label. 15 degrees Plato, 25 IBUs, 6.1% alcohol. It also tells you how to pair it, which I believe is with a pig and a pie. You know, can't deny that. A pig and a pie, that seems legit.
Different than a pig and a pie.
It's got Rogue Farms Dream Pumpkins, Rogue Farms Dare, Risk, Carafatu, Crystal Wheat Malts, Rogue Farms Independent Hops, Orange Peel, Cinnamon, Cloves, Cardamom, Vanilla, Ginger, Nutmeg, Free Range Coastal Water. This water has not been captured, kept in cages. It's free range coastal water and Pac-Man yeast.
Oh yeah.
And there's the Pac-Man yeast.
Always the Pac-Man yeast and always the coastal water.
I know, yeah. I really love Rogue beers a lot. And so I'm probably biased coming into this, but my favorite pumpkin ale each year has been Buffalo Bill's. And I tried it this season and I hated it. And so this is good. And now I can't remember if I have tasted this already one time this season or not. I'm going to have to look. But anyway, so it pours with a nice head. And I think it does dissipate. We'll check that in a minute. But it's a beautiful dark brown ale color. I think that the underlying beer style to this is probably a brown ale, maybe an amber. So good color here. It looks like it's nice and bubbly. And then, you know, spoiler alert, I totally drank this already, but I'll tell you about it now. Yeah. I was like, dang it, I opened this beer. Like, I should drink it while I'm waiting, while you guys are talking. So I did. Anyway.
Walking Dead, spoiler alert. Walking Dead, spoiler alert.
Yeah. Does that remind you of anybody's eye?
Not the bullet to the eye.
Okay.
Dad, you're missing your eyes, son.
Anyway, so, I forgot to tell you how it smells. I'm sorry. I just wanted to drink this beer. All right, so
Someone's thirsty.
Smells like Teen Spirit.
I'm thirsty.
Smells like, yeah, Teen Spirit.
All right, so smell-wise, I definitely get nice maltiness out of this. Lots of spiciness, and honey, which is really nice. It's a nice combination. So as I taste it, I get all of those same things. It's spicy and
spicy.
And I can taste the pumpkininess. I really like the fact that it's also very strongly beer flavored. It has a nice kind of sweet, almost honey finish to it. I think this is nicely done. Like, I feel like the trend this season has been beers that taste like gingerbread, and it's way too much. But this is beer and pumpkin spice, the spice flavor.
Yeah.
So it's nice. It has a nice sweet finish that kind of offsets that spiciness out of all of the spices that they put into it. And you know, I know because it's a rogue beer that it's a nice quality ale, and so it's good drinkable beer. Otherwise, it's just spicy, I guess. So I find it enjoyable. I think I would drink it again. If I were in the pumpkin beer mood. I'm always in the rogue beer mood. So if that were my choice, I would probably drink it. So I'm going to give it a 4.25 just because I'm kind of done with the pumpkin beer season at this point.
Got you. I don't blame you on that. So that sounds like a pretty decent beer.
It's good beer. Rogue makes great beers.
Yeah.
Whoa. That's a bold statement.
Beers.
Some people have issues with Rogue too, and how supposedly they treat their employees. If you look online, you'll see a lot of stuff out there apparently, but you never know who's really putting it out there on the internet. But I've heard different things about how they supposedly treat some of their employees.
Aren't Rogue supposed to be this great craft beer place that, you know, everybody has a share of the company and all this crap?
Supposed to be. But welcome, John.
Yes.
John,
welcome. Good evening, Rajay. Good evening, Tanya. Good evening, Eric. Good evening, Booze. How y'all doing? I'm sorry, just getting in, and it's been one hell of a day. But this is my time to unwind and be myself.
There you go.
Thirsty Thursday.
Yes, it is. I have the pumpkin ale. Thank you. I have the pumpkin ale by Whole Hog. Which is made by the Stevens Point Brewery in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. I did a review of this. It is 7.5 ABV.
Yeah.
And it's a pumpkin ale, and I really enjoyed it. And I didn't pay much for it for the singles, like $1.75 at Greer's, as Jay calls it. Yeah. Jay calls it the pay for more store, the cost plus 10%, you know, those type of stores. Yeah. And but anyway, the beer looks like, you see, it's a very dark copper sort of amber color to this beer, as you can see. Nice head, but it has all the spices. When I did a review of this, and I gave it an excellent score. All the spices of a typical, you know, pumpkin pie, cinnamon, clover,
Clover.
You know, some raisins. It's
Clover, come over.
Yeah, clover. Exactly. It's like a raisin, sort of what to say? Maybe I said not a banana bread, but sort of like a raisin sort of.
Okay, dark fruit type thing in there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's the scent of this beer, and you know, it's just a good beer. And like I said, I'm not gonna go on and on. I did a review of this earlier, so watch my channel, watch it, and excellent beer. That's all I got to say about it. I bought this is my third time buying it, so I'm keeping it simple.
Well, what did you rate that one out of 5?
I'm giving this a 4.
4? Okay. It's pretty solid.
Yeah. Pardon me, I'm eating some tenders right now, so I'm having dinner.
Well, you had a rough day, huh?
Yeah.
So I actually went out to get mine, and as I mentioned earlier in the show, I decided to climb the mountain, I guess I will call it, because there's not many other ones I found out there that were better than this one. Not saying they're not out there. I just haven't found many. I actually went out and got the Imperial Ale of the Pumpkin from Southern Tier. So this baby comes in at 8.6% ABV. So I guess I get the prize for the ABV beer so far.
That's my next one I'm going to get.
Brewed with 2 varieties of hops, 2 types of malts. Like Tanya's beer, gives you some nice details on the label as well. So they're pretty straightforward on it. It's a little blurry right there right now, but color deep copper, bitterness low, aroma pumpkin, pie spices, vanilla, malty sweetness, pumpkin pie, and pie crust in the flavor. If you've had this one before, I don't know if you guys have had this one before.
Oh yeah.
But this one is a nice one. It just came out with a rum barrel version, which is also pretty decent. Wow. The only one above this one that I've had that I like so far actually came from Southern Tier as well, and that is the Warlock. But the Warlock is not out yet, and that is actually one that is definitely worth checking out. You look at this one, it doesn't hold the head for long. It's kind of got like a barley wine type quality, so the head dissipates pretty quickly on it. If I were to slosh it around a little bit, you would probably see a lot of the alcohol legs, but I don't want to spill any of it because it's just that good. So nice deep color on it. You get the aroma comes out very nice. You know, as Dan talked about his beer, he didn't smell the pumpkin. You do smell that in this one. You have the pumpkin, you have the spicy, you have the nutmeg, you have the cinnamon, you have the pie crust. Everything comes out of the glass nicely. And the more it actually sits here and it warms, the more stronger it gets. So on the bottle itself, it'll tell you to serve at 42 degrees there, which is shown in the goblet. And it tells you a goblet is actually the best one to actually use for this as well. And that goes to working with the character of the flavors and the taste. But when you take that smell, if you like pumpkin pie, it's like you're just smelling a pumpkin pie whenever you put your nose down in it. It's just, your pumpkin pie, you're like, where's the Cool Whip? So that's just how much it smells like a pumpkin pie. As far as the taste, you do get all those spices that I mentioned. You do get that vanilla in there. You do get that nutmeg in there. You do get a little bit of harshness in there on the back end. And you do start to feel the alcohol after a point. You get that warming sensation. So one like this, I usually like to enjoy more into like November, going into December, because when it's a little cooler out, this one really comes into play a lot stronger. But as we talked about, everybody's rushing pumpkin beers out early, so now you're seeing some of these pop up out there, and it's kind of like a little early
August,
for it.
they pop up. August.
Right. You wouldn't want to drink this in August because it'd be so heavy on you. It's got a nice, really good full body. Like I said, it's like drinking a barley wine. You would not want to drink that really in a hot month. So you will want to have it more going into that fall, into that winter. But if you like the taste of pumpkin and you like the flair of pumpkin, this is actually a good one to get from Southern Tier. As far as how I've rated this one. It used to be like a 4.75 for me. I knocked it down to a 4.5 because Warlock took over that spot for me. So now at Warlock, I look at like a 4.75 or maybe pretty much a 5. And then I want to check out some other ones. But pumpkin season for me, like Tanya said, is almost wrapping up. So it's kind of like I'm almost pumpkin out already. Last year we had so much pumpkin beer, they were selling it up here at $8.99 a case to get rid of stuff. That's how bad it was getting. They had so much overload on pumpkin beer. So this year, everybody came out earlier, and they're already starting to cut production. Some
got November.
Huh?
You still got November left, so I think pumpkin beers will still be.
Yeah, but you got companies now cutting production already.
Wow.
They're already starting to cut on some of the breweries from the pumpkin because there was such a lag last year where things were being held over and they had to cut prices to get it off to make the sale on it. So, I like novelty beers like this too. I mean, but I'm like, I get into the fall, winter. I start looking at the stouts. I start looking at more of the barley wines, more of the stronger type porters,
imperial stouts.
I get some of those traditional type stuff, but some of the heavier doppelbocks and things like that. But it's always fun to get out there and experiment. Oh, speaking of experiment, I don't know if you guys saw or not. We just got it here, but I didn't pick it up yet. Ben & Jerry's has released their cookie dough cream ale. Not pumpkin, but cookie dough cream ale. So
I like their cookie dough, but I'm not so sure about
cookie dough cream ale.
Yeah, I may have to try that one as well. Yeah, because I did their other one they did with New Belgium, and it was really good. I forgot what the flavor was last year, but this year with New Belgium, they created this one.
Yes, Dave, they're putting crack in beer now.
Yeah. They do.
I mean, if you have Ben & Jerry's at that point, you just can't put
They
it down.
put crack in beer, and I think it's called Pliny the Elder because everybody's looking for it. So, but
last year was the salted caramel brownie brown ale.
That's what it was, and that one was freaking good. So you should have had that up there where you're at, Eric.
Some reason Ben & Jerry's is from Vermont, when Dave and I in Massachusetts have never seen these beers.
Is it the Matt's whole thing?
Yeah, we're fucking massholes, Dave. Yes.
I want to meet other people from Massachusetts so I can say that to them. Just say.
Yeah, they're selling the Ben & Jerry's like $9.99 a 6-pack down here right now.
That sounds okay for maybe
reasonable.
What it is.
For Ohio, that's a good deal. Good price.
Yeah. But I think that's kind
of pumpkin beers now, Dave.
There's a lot of experimentation taking place out there. So, have fun, drink beer. If it's good, drink it, right? So
I'm gonna try it.
And I'm gonna finish drinking this one down here. So who wants to go next?
Tommy boy, this beer was Old Yeller. I have to take it behind the barn and shoot it myself.
Wow. Let me see what I get from the flavors of this food up here.
Why you bring up Old Yeller, man? People gonna start tearing up.
I don't know. Well, I got some light on the subject.
Why you gotta do that, man? Why you gotta do that? Good dog.
I don't usually cry at too many movies, but probably I don't cry, but I tear up a little bit every time I see Remember the Titans and I see Rudy.
Oh yeah.
Well, try this beer exactly. You might be shedding a little bit more than a teardrop.
Oh God, yeah. It's got a very milky, creamy smell to it, which is weird.
To which one? A different one or the same one?
I'm trying one of his Uinta beers now. The pumpkin ale. It's a very creamy, lactose sweet kind of smell. It's kind of weird.
Kind of a sour smell. Yeah. Interesting.
All right.
Look, I have a puppy.
Oh.
I'm not bringing up my kitty. She might freak.
Uh-oh. It's got a little bit of that cinnamon and the nutmeg in it, but it's like a cream ale with pumpkin flavors. Seriously, that's my assessment of it. It's kind of weird. Not the worst thing in the world, but nothing that I would personally seek out ever again.
Ooh.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Old Yeller Killer. What you got this time?
You got anything else to drink, Dave?
Well, I mean, besides the Stella's or Claus, I got nothing else right now.
He got a whole 12-pack of Stella to go with this beer.
Well, Dan's got
Stella Artois. Yes.
Dan's got another pumpkin beer there.
I do, actually. I actually went out and bought this right before I went online. That's why I was late.
This was the good one, right?
I'm hoping so. I've never had this one before.
What was the one from 2 weeks ago? Was that the one you just drank?
That's the one I just drank.
Oh, should have drank that 2 weeks ago, I guess.
Yeah, probably. Well, that was from the same company that I gave that low remark for the other one that was a sour.
Oh, they're on your bad side right now.
Yeah, they've just hit my shit list for a bit. So from Collective Arts up in Hamilton, Ontario, I have got another pumpkin beer. This has been, oh wow, the 7th of October 2016. So this is pretty fresh. It is their sour pumpkin saison.
Oh.
Now the great thing
What
about
is the deal with you guys get all these sour pumpkin beers, man?
I don't know, man. I really don't know. Like I've still have my favorite one from 2 years ago, and it has not been beaten yet.
I don't know. Sour beers are amazing when they're done right, though.
And this is what I'm hoping for. So
Yeah, I had a sour one earlier after dinner, and it was pretty good.
well, this one's got a bit of a difference. There's no lactose in it by the looks of things. So there's water, malts, and the malts are Pilsner, Munich, and Kiln Amber, flaked wheat malt, hops, yeast, pumpkin, cinnamon, allspice, nutmeg, clove, and ginger. And it comes in at 5%. So hoping it actually tastes decent.
That's always a good thing to hope for.
Collective Arts is actually really good. They've been on my good list as of late. They make an amazing porter, and it is just really good. Oh wow, it's cloudy. Oh, now
big head on it though.
Where is that brewed?
Hamilton, Ontario.
Okay.
Ontario.
Hamilton's got a CFL team, right?
Yes, they do.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yep. So, yeah, the head dissipates really quickly, even though there's a big head on it. And you do have a sour smell to it. Lots of snap, crackle, pop. I don't know if you can hear that or not.
Snap, crackle, pop. That sounds like a Saturday Night Live skit.
Yeah, well, if it had Donald
It's
Trump,
like a
it'd be
morning
something else.
cereal.
If it had Donald Trump, it wouldn't be snap, crackle, pop. There's my American joke for the day.
You had to work Trump in, didn't you?
I did. Thomas left us.
Oh,
no,
really
no.
offended him.
You lost a Republican now.
All right. Anyways, cheers to him. Cheers for
He'll
him.
be
coming
back. He got
soon.
the first connection again. There he is. See, everybody's feeling crunch tonight.
Yes.
Yep.
That's why I don't. That's why I don't use the laptop.
That's why you what?
I don't use the laptop because it's so terrible.
Ah,
So you do have a sour taste, but you have more of a pumpkin taste on this.
so your head went quickly on it.
Oh yeah. Well, it could be the glass too.
Yeah.
We have hard water up here, so trying to clean these glasses is impossible.
Hey, you guys, let me ask you a question. You find it funny when they say our beer is made with the purest clean water? When they say
Just
when
like
they say it's
Rogue.
made with
Well,
the
the
pure
water
clean
does,
water.
the water does make the difference on some beers. I think.
Yeah,
It does actually.
But some of the water places where they're getting their water from, I don't know.
Mexico.
If it's
Yay, Wisconsin.
if
Maybe
it's
Flint,
Flint,
Michigan.
I have questions about it. You know, as long as it's not coming out of Flint.
Yeah, Flint
That's what I say. Come on.
No.
or the Mississippi River.
Right, or the Ohio River in Cincinnati.
Love that dirty water.
Yeah.
Or anywhere from the Great Lakes.
Mexico.
Or the East River in New York, there's a lot of bodies floating around.
Because when I was doing a review with Jay
The
last
kid from
night,
Jersey.
right, exactly, Patterson, or maybe the old Raritan.
He
Patterson.
used to be from Jersey, by the way, if you didn't know that, Dave.
Yeah,
Actually, both of us.
yeah.
There you go.
And now you can see why we left. He's in Ohio, I'm in Alabama, so.
But neither of us denied it either.
French is a Frenton. No well.
So-
Yeah.
Sorry, Dan. Dan, you're like in the middle of your two things there.
I'm just having a look at the comparison. They're both sours.
Amen, brother.
Double
Look at
fist
that.
the Canadian way.
That's what he said.
Well, if you, I mean, this is much better than this. I mean, look at the contrast between the two.
Yeah, one's less full than the other.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there's that. Thank you, Captain Obvious.
The colors,
But the facts.
the colors are different in there.
Here, hold on a second. Jesus
It's like
Christ.
the American health plan and the Canadian one.
Americans. There, is that better for you? Fuck.
But the American health plan only looks better.
Only
one more
American
tastier than the
health
other.
plan.
Care, and this is Obamacare.
Gosh.
So, honestly, this one's way
Boy, I
better.
got some things to tell you about that, but continue. Carry on. Carry on.
There'll be time.
There'll
We
be time.
digress.
This one actually tastes a lot better, less sour. It actually has more spices. The pumpkin's in there. It is actually really good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to give this one a 4 out of 5. Collective Arts has got me again.
Yeah. There you go. You got a winner in there.
I'm impressed. So,
Nice.
finally.
Does anybody else got another pumpkin beer?
That's it.
But yeah, you know.
Wait, what?
I said, yeah, we all know our thoughts and opinions on pumpkin beers overall, I would say.
Yeah.
I think
Which
that's
are
Is it
better left for the masses than us.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like you don't really go. I don't know. I don't really like to seek pumpkin beer. I'll try.
It's a
it.
novelty.
It's just if it's something out there, maybe I'll try it. It's like not your father's root beer. Like nobody goes out to. Well, some people go out to seek it, I guess, but it's just like
no. I don't go out to seek it.
I
No.
went out and found it and tried it.
What did you say, Tanya?
I went out and I bought it. I drank it because I had to know what was going on.
You have to know what's going on. You got to do the research.
Yeah, and
And you're like, what the hell is going on?
yeah, and I guess if you want something that's going to give you diabetes and get you drunk, that's the way to go.
Yeah.
Actually, no,
Diabetes.
that would be more of the Minhas or the Boxer.
Or Skill Reserve 211 or 211 or whatever it's called.
Hurricane.
211.
The
Yeah.
Malt Liquor Project, baby. No.
Yes. Hey, Booze, do y'all get a lot of stuff from Minhas Brewery? Since the Canadian border, part of Wisconsin.
Booze loves Menhouse.
Minhas and Boxer and all these classic
variety.
guys.
He raves about him all the time.
I rave. Yeah, rave. Rave's a good word. Well, if you want to say something that starts with R. Yes, we do, because living where I'm at is in Calgary. We actually have Minhas up here, and their brewery is actually in Calgary, one of the breweries. So we have Minhas up here, and doing my best
Say it.
not to swear.
Say it.
Fine. They're fucking awful!
There you go. Right.
Maybe we should have took that overtime.
Sorry for any sponsors that were looking at this show. Anyways, no, honestly, I tried their what was it, the gluten-free one recently, and I not only drain poured it, I went live and I said they're fired. I will not have their shit.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So their Minhas has become the swear word of my show. Absolute swear word. It's worse than a lot of other words out there. So.
Oh, it's worse than Tabernacle?
Worse than Tabernacle. But the funny thing is
it worse than Coors Light?
After I fired them, they started following me on Twitter.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. I have Minhas Microbrewery following me on Twitter after I fired them.
Know thine enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
I want to know what's going on with you. Why did he fire us?
Why does he like us? What is up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I heard that they're going to try and stalk me and kidnap me and make me like their shit or something. I don't
They
know.
weren't the one that fired the
No, they
blog.
make you brew it and drink it.
No, that was Toolshed.
That was too set.
But see, what was amazing, guys, is that these guys, Minhas, whatever, they'll brew crap beers for some of these stores, but when one of these major companies come in and say, look, we need you to brew our beer for us, they'll step their game. And I say, well, why can't they step their game for some of the other beers that they make?
Well, the scary part is they not only make beer, but they make wine, they make whiskey, they make vodka.
Ugh.
Kind of like the winery, similar to the winery exchange.
Can they be worse than Popov?
Oh,
I just
honestly, they do an awesome job at marketing their shit so that they can do all this stuff, but I don't understand how people go and like them still. Anyways, that's a rant for another day.
I don't know. There's not a lot to me that could be worse than
Ice House?
No, not Ice House. There's not a lot that could be worse than Steel Reserve. The Steel Reserve fruit flavored malt liquors. Those things are gross.
What flavor?
I don't know. Ice House is pretty damn bad, man.
He hates Ice House apparently, Dave.
What was the Steel Reserve flavor?
The one that I had, I did a whole examination with a bunch of guys on my channel. Maybe it was a year ago. We just looked at different variants of Steel Reserve, and the one that I looked at was the Steel Reserve. It was the Alloy series. It was Steel Reserve Fruit Punch, and it literally tasted like they brewed fruit punch with corn and grains in it. Ugh.
Oh.
It had a corny taste to the fruit punch. I kid you not.
Sounds like a Great Depression fish stew.
You mean anything by Monty's?
Oh, whoa.
It doesn't sound too good at all.
No. I think John was there for that.
Yeah, I immediately went through that thing down the sink. That flavored thing. That was just one of the worst things. I said never, ever, ever, ever again.
I wonder if Four Loko tastes like that.
Years of therapy to forget it.
Yeah.
I mean, those are literally paper bag beers. Like, you don't want anybody to know you're drinking them. You just want to put them in a paper bag and just hide it.
Yeah, they tell you on Rate Beer. They tell you on Rate Beer one of the preferred glasswares for malt liquor is paper bag. Seriously.
Legit.
You don't want anybody
legit
drinking there.
You mean they're making Colt 45 look good?
Hey, Colt 45 had a day, in high school. Coming out of high school, that was a nice 40 ounce you could get. Didn't break the bank. We all got to cut our teeth on something.
Right. And when you're a teenager, if somebody buys you Colt 45 and you're underage, you don't say no.
Yeah.
No, you're absolutely right, Tanya. You're absolutely right.
You drink it.
I mean, the first alcohol I ever took from my mother's liquor cabinet was Dewar's Scotch.
Ooh, wow.
Who the hell would start with Scotch? And it was like, you didn't know what it was. You're like, well, all right, let's do it. It's like, this is nasty. Let me try it again.
Let me try it again.
Yeah.
Try it again.
I started with.
I have now drunk.
Right. You like fill the bottle back with water so she won't know.
I don't know. I think the first beer was probably Miller Lite or High Life, I bet.
Your first beer?
His first beer was Guinness, he said. Right over.
You
That guy.
win.
Yes.
Yeah, that guy.
My first beer was High Life because I was taking it as a kid from when they'd have like parties or something. You take sips, you still sips, and it was High Life.
Mine was
They
a
don't let kids
Bavarian
bust
lager.
beers anymore nowadays like we did growing up.
Valentine Ale. Valentine Ale was my first.
Oh, that's pretty good. There you go.
I
wanna
think
go
we
with
should do a whole show with our first beer.
Ooh.
Okay.
Everybody's like,
first
"Ooh,
nobody-
I don't
Well,
know."
we probably could, but are all the companies still
Fond memories. Those are the bad ones.
Yes, Dave said the show is going to have a lot of fond memories, but it always ends badly, like a girlfriend.
Actually, my first real beer was Canterbury's.
What is that?
Okay.
Crickets.
Never heard of it.
You've never heard of a Canterbury's?
Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right,
Canadian Delight,
Foster
I guess.
Lager. How's that one? There, I'll say Foster Lager. And if you've
Which
never
one?
heard of that one?
Foster's Lager.
Oh,
Yep.
Foster's? Yeah.
The blue can. The blue oil can.
Yes.
Yeah. Mickey's Big Mouth.
Lucky.
We surprisingly don't get that in New England. Everywhere else, it seems like you get it.
Big Mouth, you don't?
No Mickey's. No Mickey's in general. None.
Really, Mickey's is actually decent.
Smiggins is very decent. Yes.
Well, I see people review Genesee's all the time. The only thing we get here is Genesee Ice.
That is
no. Genesee Ice is really
what
good.
we get here.
It tastes like a freezer burn. Wait a minute. It really does.
Yeah, that's in New Jersey. We used to show the target practice.
Target practice with Genesee.
Yeah, just to watch the explosion.
The cream is the best, I would say.
The cream ale?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
You get a 30 rack of that in my town for about $13.99.
I'm not a big
and Sean is going crazy.
I haven't been won over by a lot of the cream ales.
That's one of the better ones. Although cream ales are supposed to be a combination of like light beers and American style lagers, although I know that there are some craft breweries that make them, but they're obviously taking that style and adhering to a higher standard, you would think, instead of just mixing light lagers and American style lagers with an ale or something like that. They must be doing something better to cream ales than what Genesee is doing, I would assume.
There's a brewery out here in the Bay Area called Cleophas Quealy, and they make an outstanding coffee and cream ale. I mean, it's amazing.
Coffee and cream ale.
It's so good. It's so good.
Cleophas Quealy? No.
Cleophas. Whenever I say it, I have to be very distinct and say Cleophas Quealy.
Dave said the name is awful.
I don't even know where their name comes from. I have the hardest time saying their name. I don't understand. Hold on.
Cleophas Quealy.
Sounds like an attorney at law or something, or Esquire.
No, it sounds like the worst thing you've ever heard.
Divorce lawyers.
I don't even know where their name comes from.
Cleophas and Quealy Esquire.
Cleophas Quealy, P.I.
Cleophas Quealy.
As long as you don't mistake any words that say queef in it, you'll be okay.
It happens.
All right, thank you for saying that.
Saying it fast, and you're like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Excuse me, that was rude."
I honestly did not mean to make that mental slip come out in a very awful form.
He's supposed to be a nice English gentleman, Cleophas Quealy. Come on now.
There's
moved down the street.
Cleophas.
All right, well, this is getting way out of hand now.
Good times.
Cleophas Quealy.
Good times.
Leave it up to the Canadian to drop it down a level.
Oh, Led Zeppelin, there, Sean. Good times, second.
Exactly, Eric. This has been fun.
Let's do it again next week.
This is what I look forward to. This is the only thing that makes my life worth living. Doing this.
You got the
Not your
Jaguars
family?
and the Titans on TV, which is like the worst game you could possibly put. And the NFL says, "Well, our ratings are dropped." Well, yeah, look who you're putting on TV.
Yeah, the Jaguars and the Titans tonight. That's
You got
awful.
grown-ass men running around in mustard yellow uniforms.
But guess what? Rajay? Guess what? The game is on NFL Network. It's not being simulcast on CBS.
It's not on CBS?
It's not on CBS, no.
Sucks.
Oh.
All right. So what's next week? Are you doing beers? Are you doing beers that Tanya would appreciate?
We should.
Oh, look at her. Beers that Tanya would appreciate.
Oh, look at her go.
Yeah, Eric, you got that stuck in her head now.
How about Stout Night?
Oh, Dave says Stout Night.
Yeah. Well, that's
Night.
easy for me because I know the kind of beers you like, so we could easily do that.
Stout Night.
Stout Night. Really like beers Tanya
What are we
would
doing?
like.
Are we doing Night of the Living? Are we doing Night of the Living Stout?
We should.
Oh, you guys are evil. You seriously are. That means I might have to join up for that
You
one.
damn sure do.
How can you miss that tackle?
Bring your kid in. You got a beer runner if you bring the kid.
Do you want to see how fast your YouTube channel gets shut down? Here's a minor. She's going to drink. Good luck.
I didn't say drink. I said runner.
Oh, right. Sorry, my
I'm
bad.
13. I don't know how to understand this.
What she does
I
off
haven't
camera
gotten
is her
shut
business.
down, and my kid kind of runs by in the background sometimes. So
Yeah.
Is there a beer in your kid's hand?
no.
So
But
There's
that's
two.
an idea.
No. No, David.
She'll say down low. Put it down low. Hand it to mommy down low.
Keep it down, baby.
keep Dip it in the sippy cup. Everything will be all right.
I need one of those dogs that sets beer for you. That'd be kind of cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, jailbreak.
Oh God.
But we could do Night of the Living Stout next week. And then, John, you can do your Rasputin if you want. Okay. Or you can be on a separate show. I know you want to do that. I told you whenever you want to do it, I get one with you.
Okay, let me know. We'll do it. We'll do it.
Wait, Rasputin's old ale?
Old Rasputin Imperial Stout.
John has old Rasputin, and we're going to look at.
Yeah, not the old ale by North Coast. Just the Rasputin is what John has.
Imperial Stout.
I can get that out here.
There you go.
Yeah, maybe we'll all join you with old Rasputin, John.
See, John, we should do it on your channel. We'll do an old Rasputin examination.
And by the way, guys, you know where I had to get that old Rasputin? I had to go to Mississippi to get it because it was nowhere in Mobile, Alabama. Again, I had to go to Mississippi. And it's nowhere in Mobile because Mobile, Alabama, and this whole state is so backwards piles of beer. So that's why I wish I was living in Boston, living in the Bay Area where Tanya is.
No, yeah.
Because I can get all types of shit. Because I can't get shit in Alabama.
This has been Ranting with Jean-Pierre, the TV Rambler.
Well, if you're in the Bay Area, you can surf and get drunk. If you're in Boston, you can snowboard and get drunk. So either way, cheers to beers.
Exactly.
Cheers.
How far of a drive did you have to go, John?
About 50. Let's see, 50 miles. So it took me about maybe an hour to get it.
Well, that's a little less than what Cody usually does in South Dakota.
It takes me an hour to get 17 miles. Sometimes it's relative.
10 minutes away.
Oh, that's true too. On the time. Yeah, it takes me about 5 minutes to get to my liquor store, and they pretty much got all kinds of here.
What did that guy say on Storage Wars? Yeah.
Oh, Dave. Isn't Dave from up here?
That stuff.
Or is he? I thought he was like a Northeastern guy.
Is that shit still on?
Yes.
Even though they proved it was all fake and stuff, people still watch it.
They have a New York City version and a version in Texas now.
What show is that?
I couldn't install all these people, Storage Walker at that point. Like, just keep it there.
Yeah, keep them there. Yeah, right.
What show?
Storage Wars?
On A&E.
Arts and Entertainment?
Okay. Yeah.
Neither arts nor entertainment. Just saying.
Well, they gave you Barry.
Just like American Movie Classic now has become AMC. You know,
The Walking Dead,
and formerly Breaking Bad, and whatever that other show was.
Breaking Bad taught me how to make drugs.
Oh no!
American Movie Classic channel, right?
Did you say
I have to run because my peeps are here and we've got things to do.
Drink some beer.
And here I thought it was a Canadian offending you. Damn.
I gotta go. This Canadian guy.
Yeah.
There we go. That's much better. Thank you for your honesty.
Well, thanks for joining again.
Good evening, Tanya. We will see you next time.
Have a good night. Oh, here comes my brother.
Have a good night, Tanya.
Hello, brother.
Tanya's brother.
Brother from the same mother.
Notice I did not save any beer for that boy.
Yeah,
now that's a true beer drinker.
Girl.
No love for the sibling.
I did bring him barrel-aged sea haggis, which isn't even available for release to the public yet. So he gets special beer.
Was that from one of the breweries you went to?
Are we talking?
Nice. Who gave you that idea? I think I did, right? Yeah.
Yes, you did. Cheers. Oh, cheers. Cheers right here.
It is.
You're into that. Oh, wait. No, wrong line. Sorry. Cheers.
So tonight, during our D&D session, we're going to be drinking barrel-aged sea haggis.
Nice.
Okay.
Are we talking like
3.5 or 5E?
What?
3.5 or 5E?
I don't know. Oh no! Are you talking about the version of D&D? We're playing like the 1989 version of D&D.
So
Oh
version
dear God,
2.
you're screwed.
What's your character?
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da.
Tanya.
Yeah, I don't have my character sheet in front of me, but I'm a 6th level thief.
Ah. Thieves drink a lot. They steal a lot of wine.
Right. Well, thieves drink a lot.
They steal a lot of meat.
I have to be able to unlock all of these locks, but I do steal a lot of things from people.
Oh, you're a locksmith. All right.
Yeah, basically.
No,
I open them.
She's a thief, so she's a politician.
I do have a poli-sci major. All right. And on that note, peace.
Thanks.
Bye.
I'll talk to you later.
Damn, I want to hear more about that haggis. I mean, come on, that's if it's haggis.
It's a new brewery in San Fran that she went out and did an interview with, and they set her up with free beer to check out and stuff to do for reviews.
But sea haggis?
right.
I mean,
Yeah,
like,
sea
are we
haggis, yeah.
talking like sheep's intestines here?
I think it might be the name. I don't think we're going like full Rocky Mountain oyster or anything.
Okay, no, fair enough.
But I could be wrong. They do put that in some of the beers nowadays.
Yeah. Oh, they put anything in those damn beers.
Yeah.
Sounds like a windstorm over there, John.
What's going on, John? Earthquake?
Yeah. The wife.
Oh,
Did I say that? No.
thank you for coming out. We'll see you sleeping on the couch sometime soon.
Next week, John from the doghouse.
Yeah.
Beer Sean on the couch we drink next week.
I know what I'm live from Cleveland.
Oh, we're live from Cleveland. Thank you, Dave.
Boy, Sean, that's a good place where you're at. Where you're at? I'm in the doghouse right now.
Yeah, pretty much. I am in the
Just had
den
to
right
put
now, so
electricity in here.
I may be
My
sleeping in the den
cat
tonight.
fits.
Yeah.
God.
Okay.
Thank God my fiance doesn't watch my shows. I'd be in the doghouse all the time.
Yes.
How many are you drinking? Not enough.
Hey, guys, real quick question. You know, my significant other, she's not really too pleased when I do these reviews with you guys.
Whoa.
What do you mean, you guys?
Okay, with you.
That's
you,
like you people.
Okay.
We're not here
guys.
Canadian again. It's
Okay, the fellas, my beer brothers.
My brother's from another mother. Sorry, I had to go.
Exactly. I'm sure they say, okay, hey, look, whatever you do makes you happy, right? Kind of. Yeah. Okay, I kind of thought so. All right.
Well, with me, my wife actually came up with the idea for me to do it. So she was supportive of it because she watches YouTube all the time, and she's like,
Does she drink beer? Does she drink beer?
She drinks it occasionally. She'll drink wine more. But she knew that I knew about beer, and she put me on, like, you need to start making videos to talk about beer because there's a chance to educate other people about it. So she's the one behind me. So now when I go to do a show, she's like, well, you got to go do a show.
Yeah.
So she can't really say anything because she got me started on it.
Well, that's kind of cool.
You know, I've got kind of the opposite thing. I have to do it whenever my fiance's not around, so that's why I have Thursdays and Saturdays to get my shit done. Because she's like, yeah, I'll go ahead if you want. And then later on, she's like, God, this is taking up a lot of your time. I'm like, well, yeah, it's free. I'm not getting paid for it. But, oh, my God, there's a lot of editing people have to do when you review beers.
Yeah.
And a lot of people who watch you.
Yep.
A lot of people, yeah.
It's like, and you drink a lot of beer. I'm like, yeah. Have you seen how many styles of beers there are out there? I have to keep up.
Yeah.
It's all research.
Right. And that's kind of how I feel, folks. I mean, you see all these guys that do these reviews on wine, all these folks who do all these reviews on bourbon and vodka and whatnot. What makes any difference from you or me or any of us doing reviews on beer? Not much, though.
Except for the ounces. I mean, they do like 4 ounces where we do 16 to 20.
Yeah.
People that do 4 ounces can't get the full essence of the beer sometimes as well either.
This is true.
The little bit that you get there doesn't really give the full pour out of it to really take in the head, how long it lasts, all that kind of stuff. I mean, it's kind of a cheap way to do it, in my opinion, but
a little bit. But I mean, like for me, you look at my reviews when I do some of them. I do.
What
like
the hell, John?
Jesus Christ!
Did you yawn while Dan was talking?
My goodness! I know you're bored and everything, but I mean,
sorry.
Yawn while I'm talking. Nice.
I'm sorry, guys. It's been a long day.
I think I've almost been offended. Almost.
It's been a long fucking day, man. I'm tired. I'm sorry.
Blame Canada.
It's like these damn rude Americans. I swear to God.
God, I mean, we have to drink your fucking beer and they go and do this shit to us. And they don't drink our beer. Come on.
Wait the hockey season.
Hockey season's already started, and what the hell's with the Oilers?
They're not.
Tell me what's wrong with the Maple Leafs too, as well. Then we'll begin talking about something.
Oh, come on. We already know the Maple Leafs are shit. But the Oilers, top of the NHL?
Even Steven Stamkos didn't want to come back to play in Canada. God, you guys suck. Woo!
Yeah, but he still does Tim Hortons commercials with other people. So I mean, what's up?
You're only sporting. When was the last time you guys won the cup?
Oh, fuck you.
What's wrong?
He's digging deep, son.
He's going deep.
Okay, all right. Well, at least we won a cup. I'll give you that much. Vancouver Canucks, my team has at least won a cup.
Yeah, my Blue Jays won the cup and you guys got your seat in the ground. I can't figure that one out.
Oh, this better be off-air topics here.
How do you guys get so disappointed? You guys burn your own city down.
Oh, no.
Hey, you know what? It's a proven fact that the Calgary Flames fans that went to Vancouver burned our city down. We did nothing. Except followed. Anyway.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, see, if we can't win a cup, we've got to do something that will put us on the fucking map.
Yeah, like have shitty basketball teams.
Oh!
I really don't want to talk about the Grizzlies, but they're in Memphis now. Let's talk about how well they're doing. Yeah, never mind.
Well, I think we read the gamut of the pumpkin beers. We can definitely go overtime on the other stuff. So
yeah, I think we possibly could.
I don't think I have more beer to drink, but I don't know if everybody else wants to hear everything else.
Well, that's Roger, everybody. Say hi, Roger.
Yeah. So with that being said, definitely appreciate everybody swinging by, and maybe you got some good ideas about some of the pumpkin beers that are out there. Some good, some bad. Lots of variety in between. And another
Don't
episode.
worry, Paul. I'll kill it myself.
All right.
He's not going to pour it out.
He's one for the team.
And another craft beer going wild, which was number 23. There you go. So here in Cincinnati, Rajay, check me out, www.rajaybeerventures.com. And if you go there, you'll see all the different sites you can get at me on. Of course, you're already on my YouTube channel, but Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, whatever. I'm out there, Facebook. Easy to find. As far as the rest of the cast,
I am Thomas Meadow 75 from the Massachusetts Beer Review channel of YouTube. With me is fellow beer enthusiast Dave, and we are based out of southeastern Massachusetts.
And I am Jean Henderson Pierre, originally from Montclair, New Jersey, currently living in Mobile, Alabama.
Home of great beer.
Exactly. And
Mississippi.
Exactly.
home of no craft beer.
You can find me. You can find me on my YouTube channel. Jean Henderson, Jean H. Pierre. Just type in JEAN H. Pierre. You'll see all my beer reviews.
And me driving to way to
Exactly.
Mississippi to get beer.
God, Dave.
Exactly. And also, I'm on Facebook at Jean Henderson Pierre, which is the H stands for. So you'll see I put some postings of beer reviews on different channels. So
You need another beer stat.
yes, I do.
Something with coffee in it by the looks of things.
And Dan,
Well, as you know, I am the token Canadian that that Roger
hey, we got
invites up here.
Jordan too now.
No, see, I've been on more, so I'm still the token Canadian. Anyways, you can find me at Booze Reviews CA or .ca, depending on where I'm at. It's Booze Reviews CA on my YouTube channel, boozereviews.ca, I think, on my Facebook page. God, I can't keep track of half this shit.
So you need one site. You can say everything is there like I did.
Well, you know, if you really want, it's www.boozereviews.ca. Up at the top right, you'll be able to click on stuff and
Are you putting John to sleep?
I think I am.
And your phone's ringing, John.
Hello, Mr. President. I know we're talking to a Canadian right now.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Hi, how are you doing? Would you like to speak to the minister? Hold on.
Why is it whenever Dan speaks that goes with John doing something?
We better end this now, folks. See you later.
Thank you for coming out. Have a good night.
Yeah, and our other member who had to leave early, Tanya Mikowski, you can check her out on YouTube at Tanya Mikowski as well. With that being said, we look forward to catching you guys next week with the new topic, which I guess we might be doing stouts, possibly Night of the Living Stout.
Oh, hell yeah! You might join.
Halloween.
Imperial stouts. Imperial.
You can do any stout.
It says stout.
Oh, no,
It can be regular.
Now we got to segregate the stouts and go Imperial. Okay, we'll go Night of the Imperial Stout or something will come up.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Stouts it is. Stouts it is. All stouts. Imperial
All stouts
to
matter.
regular.
All stouts matter. So anyway, with that being said, we're out and we will see you next week. Peace.